Yes, Friday. Just have to try it for yourself. Baker Square. Great food and unbelievable pie.
Accused of a home invasion. Next Judge Judy.
Who has the courage to take on these champions? Star Search Live, CBS Saturday.
Molly, relax. Come on, take it easy. I'm not going to betray you.
It's just that I promised Craig that I wouldn't say a word to anybody about Annabelle Fettel or Cabot's adoption. If he finds out that I told you...
He's not going to find out. I'm very good at keeping secrets.
It's just been a really long time since I trusted anybody.
Well, thank you then. And we're on the same side now. And you can count on me to protect you no matter how bad it gets.
Protect? Protect me from what? Well, what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
I go home. I can make a couple of phone calls.
Do you think he knows how much we love him?
No, he knows everything.
Sometimes it just all feels too good to be true.
When it's like this, just us, it gets better and better.
Think I could get a smoke? Never mind, I should probably cut down. First thing I want you to know is that I've always had a deep respect for the Mounties. Except for those hats. And the pants. Anyway, like I said, I'm making a full confession. All the details about the babies and the phony adoptions. But you gotta do something for me, too. You gotta give me the name of that backstabber who turned me in.
You are no more psychic than I am. You have been pretending to get in touch with my wife's dead sister when all along, all you really wanted was to get in touch with my wife's bank account.
Your husband obviously has a problem with me. I suggest you work it out between you.
You're not going anywhere.
Hold it. But is this really necessary?
Not until you tell my wife that you've been conning her from the very beginning.
I'm not going to tolerate this any longer.
You can tell Mrs. Snyder the truth here, or you can tell me down at the Oakdale police station.
I never meant to hurt anyone. I'm so sorry. Well, Louis, you have to believe me.
Lily. Lily, wait.
Why, so you can tell me what a fool I've been?
No. I would never do that. Hey, come on. I'm still on your side here, and I always will be.
I wanted her to be right. I wanted to believe that Rose was still with me.
She is. But you don't need some phony psychic to tell you that. All you need are your memories, your love.
It's not enough. You took something away from me today. And I've already lost so much.
Mike? Oh my God. What did you do? How did you know to find us?
It doesn't matter. Where's Simon?
He went to go get us new passports to get out of the country.
He's got some guy setting up a meeting?
Well, yeah. Well, something went wrong, and so he's trying another way. I don't even know where he is. All I know is that if he doesn't get what we need, we are going to be stuck in Oakdale with all these people running after us trying to kill us.
Okay, I tell you what, while you're waiting, there's something you need to know. Remember that guy who shot at us at church? Simon paid him to do that.
I know.
You know? That he tried to scare you to make sure you'd leave with him?
Yes, Simon told me all about it, but there's more to the story.
Oh, there always is. How many times that guy have to lie to you before you figured this whole thing out?
Simon didn't want to lie, Mike. He was running out of time. He was scared that I was going to get killed.
Stop. Let's start a whole new life. This is
Mike,
this is
I cannot
ridiculous.
leave. Not now.
Why not?
He showed up a little while ago, bleeding to death because some of Simon's enemies were after him. They shot him, Mike. So Simon wasn't lying. See, there are people after him.
All right, you know what? I'm getting you out of here right now. Let's go.
Mike, stop it. I'm not going to walk out on
You know what?
Simon.
He walked out on you.
He had good reason.
So do you.
He needs me, Mike.
What?
You're not going to want to hear it. Simon he needs someone to give him strength, to stay alive.
You know what? He's going to have to find out from someone else. I am not letting you do this.
I'd say that's up to Katie.
Yeah. That's nice.
That is nice. Yeah, it's nice, man.
Eliminate odors and leave your car fresh air clean with Febreze every day. Eliminate odors and leave your favorite place fresh air clean with Febreze every day.
Honey, I got you the Dayquil. It'll take care of your cold symptoms, so you'll have the energy to get off the couch, go out in the snow. Snow?
Dayquil, the non-drowsy, stuffy head, sore throat, coughing, aching, fever, help get back your energy medicine. Now lasts 50% longer.
You put a lot into your day and your skin, so get the most out of it. Introducing Olay Daily Facials Express, the new wet cloth with an innovative texture that lifts away dirt and locks it in, leaving nothing but beautifully conditioned skin.
The color of being good to yourself? Hydrian's Hair Color. Hydrian's deep moisturizing color cream doesn't dry out your hair. It saturates every strand with colors so lush and radiant, it turns even your gray gorgeous. Hydrian's from Clairol.
Are the stars out tonight? I can't tell if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I only have eyes for you, dear.
The surprising taste of cinnamon life. With cinnamon you can see and taste in every bite. Life is full of surprises.
Victoria's Secret adds a new twist to the very sexy collection. A push-up without padding. It's you, only better. And it's only at Victoria's Secret.
Introducing TGI Friday's new Atkins-approved menu. 9 great-tasting low-carb dishes like creamy Tuscan spinach dip, sizzling strip with blue cheese, and delicious char-grilled salmon fillet. Hurry in for the new Atkins-approved menu, now at TGI Fridays.
Tonight, President Bush's approval rating is down below 50%. What he's going to have to do is going to have to let Saddam go and catch him again.
Diggs all new with Drew Barrymore tonight.
The Survivor cast-off takes your phone call.
Tomorrow on The Early Show.
Billy, I did not mean to upset you, but I was afraid that if I didn't shake you up a little bit, you would never see the truth about this woman.
Why don't you just come to me personally to tell me what you knew about Lois? Remember that whole little one-on-one conversation?
I tried everything, but nothing seemed to work. And the more I tried, the higher you built this wall between us.
Because you refuse to see what's happening to me. Ever since Rose died, I feel this pain inside of me, and it won't go away. It's from morning till night. Nothing will make it stop. Nothing will make it go away.
Lily, I know that you're suffering, and I'm sorry that if I embarrassed you, but I ran out of ideas. I didn't know what else to do.
You're not the only one running out of ideas, Holden. I feel like I did when Rose and I were trapped in that well. And I would look up and I would see nothing but darkness, but Rose isn't here anymore to make me feel better.
I am so glad you came back by. You know, it's dead here right now, so it's a great time for us to have a long chat.
That's what I was hoping.
How is Sage? I am sorry I haven't seen her for so long. You know, maybe I could take her to the park this weekend.
That's a great idea.
That's not what you want to talk about, is it?
No.
Surprise, surprise. Carly has an agenda.
It's about Roseanne.
Of course it is. What other reason would you possibly have for dropping by to see me?
I really don't want this to turn into an argument.
Go on. What is it?
Craig told me that you have some information about Cabot's adoption.
What does that have to do with you?
I don't want that information to get out.
Oh, look at him! Hey.
He's so intuitive.
Rip up. I'm going to call Harvard right now. I think you're ready.
Oh, stop.
Veritas, baby.
No.
Veritas.
I want to enjoy every minute of him.
Happens very fast. One minute he's playing with teddy bears, and the next he's all grown up.
Hello there, Mother. Dad?
Ah!
I trust you both are having a wonderful afternoon.
It's been fine, son. How about you?
The tennis game with Chad was an out-and-out disaster. He caught me changing the score on 3 different occasions.
Oh, well, that's too bad. But creativity's not a bad thing, son. It just takes practice.
Thanks for the encouragement. Might I have a moment?
Sure, anything. What's on your mind?
My trust fund. I was wondering how much money was in it and when I could get the check.
How could you even suggest such a thing? My son would never behave so crassly.
What do you mean? Give him a chance. At least that was honest.
Dog.
Rosanna has never been happier. She and Craig are enjoying each other. They're enjoying their child. I would hate to see that come to an end.
Did Craig tell you what he did?
No, I don't know any of the details. I just know that it has something to do with Cabot's adoption. If Rosanna were to lose that baby, I don't think she'd ever get over it.
I realize you and I aren't as close as we once were, Carly.
Molly.
But in case you forgot, I don't make a habit of destroying other people's lives for my own amusement.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just wanted to talk to you about it. That's all.
Let me tell you something. If the cops find out about Cabot's adoption, it won't be from me.
That's not quite the same thing as a promise not to tell.
It's the best I can do.
It was nice to see you guys.
Hey, you too. Don't be such a stranger, okay?
Now, I don't think that we should impose our dreams on Cabot. As far as I'm concerned, he can grow up to be whatever kind of man he wants. Can't you? Yes.
Are you telling me you're not going to give him a little nudge in the right direction?
Well, of course I will. It's a mother's prerogative.
These problems in the rainforest have gone far enough. I'm going to South America. I won't be back until this crazy world of ours is back to normal.
Oh, darling, I'm so proud of you.
Your guidance has made it possible, Mom. Without you, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
Are you kidding? Once he hits Rio, it's bye-bye ozone, hello bossa nova.
It's my fantasy. I'll thank you to stay out of it.
All right, listen, can I try a little fantasy for both of us?
All right. Be my guest.
You and me, 25 years from now. Still in love, still parents of 2 beautiful children who adore us.
I'd like that very much.
It's all ours.
Yes, I am calling from the United States. Well, I'm calling to see if you've made any progress in your search for Annabelle Marie Fettel. Oh, she's in custody. Well, I'll tell you whatever I can. I know that she brokered an illegal adoption for a man that lives here in Oakdale, Illinois. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly tell you his name. Craig Montgomery, Montgomery. Yes, Craig.
How many people need to die before you realize how wrong this is?
Mike, don't. It's not as if Simon had anything to do with killing that man.
But you've got a dead body outside. You think that's going to stop. It's just the beginning.
Thanks for your opinion, Mike.
Listen, man, if you really care about her, you will let her leave right now.
What, with you?
Man, I'm not the issue. She is. Now, you said you'd take care of it, and you haven't.
We're going to be fine as soon as we get out of here in the morning.
How are you going to... What are you going to do? You going to wait for the next warehouse to blow up, only this time maybe Katie will be inside of it?
No, there are no more exploding warehouses in our future. No more guns.
Really? You can guarantee that? You can look me in the eye right now and promise that you can keep Katie safe. Huh? And I'm not talking about for a week. I'm not talking about for a month. I'm talking about for the rest of her life. Can you do that? That's what I thought. Look, man, she believes that you're an honest man. I think it's about time to tell the truth. If she stays with you, she is going to die young.
I've tried telling you this before.
Yeah, and I told you that I am staying with you no matter what, so I don't care.
Mike is right. Maybe the best thing you can do for yourself is to stay here.
Getting back to nature? Then get Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes with vitamin E and aloe. Gentle cleaning helps keep skin naturally healthy. Get Huggies, get clean, get going.
That's the baby.
Gotta go, 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 gotta go right now.
I've got to go now.
If you've always got to go, you may have a treatable medical condition. So ask your doctor about Detrol LA, the #1 prescribed brand for overactive bladder. It helps control the bladder muscle contractions that have you rushing to the bathroom.
Need a break?
No, not right now.
If you have certain stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems, you shouldn't take Detrol LA. Common side effects include dry mouth, constipation, abdominal pain, and headache.
And I don't have to go right now.
Detrol LA.
Right now.
When you've always got to go.
Sore throat pain. It's hard to work, hard to think. Now, end your sore throat emergency fast with extra strength Cepacol lozenges. Unlike ordinary drops, Cepacol numbs sore throat pain fast with its menthocaine action. Menthocaine, 2 anesthetics to help you feel better fast. So effective, it's the #1 brand in hospitals.
The pain is gone.
Cepacol lozenges and maximum strength spray for relief on contact. Cepacol ends your sore throat emergency.
If you think you know the Lion King,
What's that he's holding up? Ah, who cares? It's not important.
you don't know the half of it.
Sorry, that should come with a warning label.
Now, you can see the classic Disney story.
Shall we run for our lives?
Oh, yes, let's.
Through the eyes of Timon and Pumbaa in an all-new movie.
I'll save you, Simba.
The Lion King 1.5, rated G. Own it on Disney DVD in 5.5 days.
Hi, Gordon Elliott for Campbell's Soup and Hand. How are you?
Hi, good to meet you.
You going to practice? When do you have some me time?
Never.
I'd like to make a suggestion. Campbell's Super Pan chicken with mini noodles. Where does this go, Cliff? Now, all I need is a microwave. Is this okay, sir? There's Campbell's Satisfaction made sippable in a microwavable cup. Good to go. You're going to taste the tender chicken, the mini egg noodles, and that nourishing golden broth.
It's really good. It's much better than candy or a pretzel from the vendor.
Make it Campbell's instead. Oh!
This little kitty had a fever. These little kitties did too. But this little kitty took dye-free, stain-free children's Motrin, not the messy stuff. So she not only feels better, she looks better too. Dye-free children's Motrin.
Still brushing your dentures? Florence Henderson! You're missing more than food particles. You're missing the triple mint freshness of Polident. Polivescent power cleans away odor-causing food particles brushing can miss. Triple mint Polident for minty fresh odor control.
You actually exposed the charlatan in the middle of her act.
I knew that Lily wouldn't believe me if I told her that her psyche was phony, so I came up with this plan. But it backfired.
No, not entirely. No, not if she backed off. That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, but what do I do now? Lily's been so distant with me. Now she's angry to boot.
You need some help, darling. Just gotta find somebody who can really get through to her.
A shrink? Forget it.
Dr. Michaels, you tried that. Have you tried Dusty?
Now, Roseanne is upstairs getting Cabot about. What's so important?
I talked to Molly.
Oh, well. And what did Molly say?
I told her how important it is for her to keep quiet about Cabot's adoption. It was kind of weird.
It was weird? Weird doesn't tell me anything. What?
She said that if the cops find out, it won't be from her. It sort of sounded like maybe she'd already told somebody.
Any idea who it could be?
No. I could be wrong.
Well, if Molly talked, then I've got to do something about it. Fast.
Who is it?
It's Rosanna.
Rosanna, what are you doing here?
You have to help me. They're trying to take Cabot away from me.
Who's that?
The Canadian police. I've tried everything to stop them, but they won't give up. That's them. That's them right now. Please, you have to take Cabot. You have to take him. You have to go out the back way, please. You have to hide him from me. Please, please, I won't survive if they take him from me. I love him so much. Please help me.
Rosanna.
Please, please.
What have I done?
Oh, Molly, we have to talk.
Yeah, well, I'm working, Craig. Somebody has to.
You can take a break.
I will, when I feel like it.
Talk to Carly.
Oh, that's a big shocker.
She said you weren't exactly clear on whether or not you told anyone about Cabot's adoption.
How do you expect me to remember everything I said to Carly? Frankly, I have more important things on my mind, Craig.
I think you said something to someone, and I want to know what you said and to who.
You know, I'm not going to let you make this my fault. You're the one who's been dealing with illegal babies. You're the one that should pay for it.
What did you say?
I don't know you or Carly any report on my activities.
If you tell me the truth, maybe I can fix it.
The truth? The truth is, life's tough. It's every baby for himself.
Detective Snyder.
Detective, this is Special Investigator Emile Fillot of the Canadian Mounted Police. I am calling in regard to a case of illegal adoption of an infant male. Concerns one of your citizens.
You got a name?
Last name Montgomery, first name Craig.
Are you two done deciding my future? Last time I checked, I thought that was my job.
You're right. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm still Simon's wife, so as long as he's alive, I'm gonna stay with him.
Good luck.
Wait, Mike, hold on. If you are really worried about me, then why don't you help us?
I do construction. All right, settling international gang wars, that's not my job description.
But you do have a supply boat going to Costa Rica, right?
Yeah?
So maybe we could get out of the country that way. I mean, of course, we'll still need passports and everything.
I'm not going to be responsible for shipping you to your death.
Simon, can I have a minute with Mike? You are an incredible person.
I really don't need to hear this.
Yes, you really do. Because I want you to know without any doubt in your mind that everything I said to you the last time we were together is true. I do love you. And I always will.
No offense, but you got a funny way of showing it.
You want to know why I can leave you? Because you're going to be fine. But Simon is different. He needs me now more than ever. He needs me because I'm all he has. So my decision is the same. And I know you think it's crazy, and maybe you're right. Maybe I will get hurt, but warning me about it is not going to do any good anymore. You just... If you love me enough, you'll help us get out of here.
So what happened?
You got your way again. All right, I'm going to help you get out of this.
You think I'm pathetic, right? Nothing to show for my life. Risking everyone's neck to hold on to Katie. Yeah, you can say it.
I don't think you're pathetic. Insane. I mean, only a crazy person would believe that he could keep Katie alive. Especially when his whole life's devoted to just staying ahead of the next bullet.
You're right. I probably won't be able to protect Katie by myself.
Well, admitting that now doesn't do any good. She's staying with you. It's a matter of time before it's all over, though.
Maybe something can be done about that.
That's why I'm here.
Listen, I think I have a way if we work together. We can keep Katie safe. Problem is, there's a bit of a downside.
What is it?
She's gonna hate us both for it.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I think we should carry our own papers in case we get separated.
Someone made you for an illegal adoption.
Carly, don't tell Rosanna.
Are you tired of embarrassing facial hair and dread painful hair removal from sensitive areas? Hi, I'm Debbie James, here for Finishing Touch, the new pen-shaped hair remover that erases unwanted hair instantly and painlessly. It's designed for precision hair removal from even the most sensitive areas, absolutely pain-free. Watch, Finishing Touch can remove hair from all sensitive areas, yet it's powerful enough to remove even the thickest hair anywhere. The secret is the microtechnology that literally erases the hair cleanly and discreetly. And watch, it's safe to the touch, guaranteed. Shaving bikini lines leave razor burns and bumps, but Finishing Touch removes hair without a trace of irritation and is safe on even the most sensitive skin. Plucking eyebrows is painful, but Finishing Touch has a special attachment that painlessly grooms eyebrows or unibrows. Waxing can hurt. Now magically, erase hair along the lip or chin, remove hair from all sensitive areas, toes, ankles, or knees. It's perfect for the entire family. It removes stray hair anywhere. Sleek and discreet for purse or makeup bag. Call now and get the Finishing Touch Precision Hair Remover System, a $30 value for only $14.99. As a free gift, you'll get the quick dry hair wrap to keep hair out of the way. A $10 value, yours free. But wait, call now and you'll also get our Finishing Touch lighted 5-time magnification mirror for facial hair removal, contact lenses, or makeup. A $20 value, absolutely free. You get it all. The Finishing Touch hair remover, eyebrow attachment, carrying case, quick dry hair wrap, and lighted mirror. An incredible $60 value for only $14.99. But you have to call now. Here's how to order.
To order Finishing Touch for $14.99 plus $5.99 shipping and handling, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-219-7722. That's 1-800-219-7722. So call 1-800-219-7722.
Luscious cherry cheesecake in a Newton. Cherries and cheesecake Newtons. So delicious. It's everything you could ever want in a dessert. In a Newton. Cherries and cheesecake Newtons. Looks like a Newton. Tastes like dessert.
Dry, rebellious hair stops here. Vive Smooth Intense by L'Oreal with Nutrillium to nourish and calm hair, making it up to 3 times smoother. Vive Smooth Intense by L'Oreal Paris. Because you're worth it.
See why CBS Thursday is the best night of television. A chilling murder.
Jugular's been punctured.
Fangs. Leads to a bloodthirsty killer.
We found evidence of vampires. For you.
A new CSI. Then, a bounty hunter goes missing.
I know her. Worked a couple of cases together.
Now we have 2 of her callers that claim she's dirty.
Now this agent not only has to find her, he's got to defend her innocence.
You gonna shoot me?
I am seriously considering it. A new Without a Trace after a new CSI. CBS tonight.
Today on Living It Up with Allie and Jack, Jack talks to First Lady Laura Bush.
And how you can avoid being a victim by making your home more burglar-proof.
And creative new ways for active moms to get out of the house for a change.
All that and a lot more coming up. Stay
Big
with us.
show.
Pontiac RV, Illinois' largest RV dealer, is having its first major RV sale of the year this weekend in its huge indoor showroom. Pontiac RV has more than 300 new and used RVs at RV show prices. See all the major manufacturers like Monaco, Fleetwood, Winnebago, Thor, and Skyline at one location. Pontiac RV has its largest inventory in history, including many used motorhomes. Don't miss this huge sale this weekend at Pontiac RV, Interstate 55 at exit 201.
Maple Meisel's biggest fur and leather consolidation sale ever is at 2 locations. Hillside Holiday Inn and River Oaks Mall Store, Friday through Monday. Maple Meisel's has over 5,000 furs and leathers for men and women. We took drastic markdowns to save you to 80%. Every fur for men and women in every style and size is specially sale priced to 80% off. Leathers drastically reduced from $69. Don't miss Maple Meisel's fur and leather consolidation sale so big it's at 2 locations. Hillside Holiday Inn at I-290 and Wolf Road and River Oaks Mall Store, Friday through Monday. And save to 80%.
Derek Blakely and Marianne Childers, now on at 4, only on CBS 2 News.
Performances you can't see anywhere else. The Grammys live Sunday on CBS.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. I was just thinking about leaving and when I'm going to see my family again. Did you see Mike?
No.
He is going to help us leave the country in a supply boat. He's out right now just setting everything up.
You must have done quite a sales job.
Doesn't take a lot of selling with Mike to do the right thing. Besides, he does care about me. He doesn't want to see me get hurt.
Neither do I. There's a good chance that may happen. You know, I've been closing my eyes to the truth because I wanted to be with you so badly.
It's okay. We'll take care of each other. We'll keep each other safe.
Safer than you're going to be here?
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that I've been selfish and I can't do it any longer. I had no right to ask you to come back with me, Katie.
Okay, listen to me. Because I'm not going to say this again. Simon, I will never, ever leave you.
Is your wife here?
No. I asked you to come over here because I need your help.
Oh, we're friends all of a sudden. I didn't get that memo.
Lily is in trouble, and I don't know what to do about it.
What's going on?
She's still going through her own private hell. She's been going through it ever since Rose's death. She's distant with me. She's distant with the kids. She hooked up with some psychic who told her that she could contact Rose on the other side.
That doesn't sound like her.
I have tried everything that I know how. Nothing seems to work. She just keeps getting farther and farther away.
Where do I fit in?
You and Lily seem to bond over Rose's death, and I'm hoping that maybe you can talk to her. Try and get her through it.
Put myself between you and your wife.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
Did you tell anybody about Annabelle Fettle or Cabot's adoption, Paul?
Why do you ask?
Because Carly and Craig have both come to me pressuring me about keeping it a secret.
You're letting him influence you again. I really thought we were past all that.
Listen, if you want to hurt Craig, you go right ahead. That's your business. But Cabot is an innocent child, and I won't be any part of destroying that kid's life.
And you won't be any part of anything like that. Just relax, Molly.
You didn't answer the question. Did you tell anybody about Cabot's adoption?
What Craig did was wrong. Babies are not commodities to be bought and sold on the open market.
I never should have trusted you.
You needed to tell someone the truth, and I needed to bring someone to justice. We both got exactly what we wanted.
Hey! Twice in one day? Yeah, I was in the neighborhood. Oh, I'm glad you came back. Wow. Busy day. Yeah. I should have found out who that is. Oh, no. Phyllis will get it. You know, you haven't happened to have seen Craig, have you? Craig let me in. He wanted me to tell you that he had to go back to Metro. But he'll be back as soon as he can.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi. Didn't expect to see you here.
Just visiting. Is Cabot awake? Maybe we could visit with him for a few minutes.
Oh, well, he's supposed to be sleeping, but I could see if he's still up.
Because Jack hasn't seen him in weeks.
Wouldn't want him to forget me.
All right, well, I'll just be a minute.
Okay, good. What are you doing here?
I got a call from the Canadian police. They think Craig's involved in some illegal baby adoption.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna bring him in for questioning.
No, you can't do that.
Why not?
Because...
What do you know about this, Carly?
Craig cut some corners when he adopted Cabot. And if word gets out about that, then my sister could lose her baby.
Why didn't you tell me about this before? You were protecting him?
No, I'm not protecting Craig. If he were put in jail tomorrow, I wouldn't even see him off at the bus. Rosanna is the one I'm worried about, Jack. This information could destroy her life.
Craig is gonna blame me for busting him to the cops. Carly's gonna blame me for ruining her sister's life. Does that seem fair to you when I haven't done a damn
Molly,
thing?
You need to calm down and let me show you how you're going to be able to handle
No,
this.
thanks. You know, you said that you weren't gonna betray me, Paul.
And I didn't betray you. What I did was protect both of us.
How?
I didn't tell the Canadian authorities who I was. I told them that I was Annabelle Fettle's ex-boyfriend and that I was tired of seeing her break the law. That's what's going to be on the record. That's what Craig and Carly are going to have to accept.
Well, they're not. They're not. Carly and Craig are never gonna believe that. They're gonna assume that I was involved.
Yeah, well, let them assume whatever they want. You just keep denying everything, and there's no way they will be able to connect you.
Next time I have a secret, I'm never telling it to you.
Let's not lose focus here, Molly. I may have been the one to report the crime, but Craig was the one who committed it.
You can call the Mounties. You can tell them that you questioned Craig, that he showed you documentation that the adoption is legal. Okay. Then maybe they'll think your tip was bogus, and they'll go away and go to somebody else.
Because he do the same exact thing for me?
Because I want you to save my sister.
There's no time, Carly. The Mounties are sending someone down here to investigate.
You could refuse to cooperate.
It's not gonna make any difference to them. Whatever Craig is hiding, it's gonna come out.
Jack! Carly? Where's Rosanna?
Upstairs with Cabot.
We'll tell her I'm back.
No, Craig, wait. You're gonna have to come down to the station
Where's that?
to answer questions about Cabot.
Heartburn?
Yeah. I tried Pepsid AC, but it takes like 40 minutes to start working.
Tums starts neutralizing acid fast. I'm taking Prilosec OTC. Read the label. That can take 1 to 4 days to fully kick in.
Delayed release tablet.
Delayed release. Should say delayed relief. Take Tums. Nothing's faster.
It's got the calcium I need.
What more do you want? I want Tums.
Always fast, always calcium, Tums.
You know, there are still some people who don't know that the cost of their diabetes testing supplies may be covered by Medicare. Well, if you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, your testing supplies may be covered. Your monitors, your test strips, your Lancets, whether you use insulin or not. So to find out if you qualify, call Liberty Medical. Here's how it works. Liberty is a Medicare participating provider. They bill Medicare and your insurance company. You pay nothing up front. Your testing supplies are delivered right to your door and no charge for shipping. You have nothing to worry about because when it's time to reorder, Liberty will remind you. Call Liberty Medical. They can help you live a better life.
To find out if you qualify for home delivery of diabetes testing supplies, call Liberty at 1-800-292-0096. That's 1-800-292-0096.
I just want to feel clear. Wide open.
I just want the pressure to leave. Tylenol Sinus Severe Congestion relieves congestion, pressure, and has Tylenol for pain, so it relieves more symptoms than even the leading sinus prescription. No more singing the blues. New Tylenol Sinus.
It's usually pretty crazy in the morning. We've got 3 kids. We just kind of grab out of this big ceramic bowl on the counter the color of the Quaker oatmeal that we know is our favorite. Trisha and Julie both love maple and brown sugar.
I love it.
If there's one left in the morning, it gets kind of nasty.
I don't want to deal with her taking my food.
CBS Friday.
The accused would please eyes.
The World Court charges America's top leaders with war crimes. Now, JAG's biggest case carries the greatest risk.
If we lose, we will be branded an outlaw nation by the entire civilized world.
Don't miss the first of 4 new JAGs in February.
No guts, no glory.
CBS Friday. This Sunday, it's the musical event of the year, the Grammys. With Beyonce, Celine Dion, Faith Hill, Britney Spears, Alicia Keys, Vince Gill, Sting, Martina McBride, The White Stripes, Aerosmith, Dave Matthews, the one and only music legend Prince. And that's just the first hour. Plus, Outkast, Madonna, and an all-star tribute to the Beatles. Once-in-a-lifetime performances. Don't miss a minute of the Grammys, live CBS Sunday, 8/7 Central. A road trip from hell. Hate it when you whine.
And I hate it when you breathe.
We'll give this couple a second chance at love. Ted Danson, Mary Steenburgen, It Must Be Love, CBS Valentine's Weekend.
Jack, I can't go traipsing down to the police station every time you want a little company.
This didn't come from me. Annabelle Fettel was arrested in Canada. The police are sending someone to Oakdale. They're expecting to talk to you.
Why me?
Well, someone made you for an illegal adoption.
All right. Carly, don't tell Rosanna yet.
It's over. The best thing you can do is tell her the truth yourself.
I am not going to lose my family, Carly.
Come on, Craig.
Hey! Are you leaving so soon? I thought you wanted to see Cabot.
I do. Hey, buddy. Oh, you got big.
Yeah. And handsome, too, huh? You know, if I didn't know he was adopted, I'd think he'd look exactly like his daddy.
Listen, Bub, I've got to go with Jack for a little while. Do you want me to pick up dinner, or do you want to go out?
You're leaving again?
He's got business at the police station.
I won't be long.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing Cabot down. He's a beautiful kid.
husband just lied to me. Did you happen to know why? It's serious, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You know, if Lily came to me for help, that would be a different story. I would do everything I could. You know that.
She can't. She won't. That's why I'm asking. Lily needs someone that she can open up to. Someone who was as close to Rose as she is. You and I both know that I would not be doing this if I were not desperate. Hello. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. That was Lucinda. Lily's over at the house.
Oh, good. So things are under control. She'll talk to her mother.
Lucinda means well. But she's impatient. That's not what Lily needs right now.
What about your cousin Jack or your mother?
Do you think this is easy for me to ask you to do this? I'm doing it because I care about Lily. And I don't want her to end up right along with Rose. And I would expect you to help me for those very same reasons.
Any luck? Yeah. You are both now employees of Kasnoff and Associates.
How did you do that so fast?
There's a fax machine at the bait shop down the road. I just had someone from my office fax the paperwork over. So what do we do now? Well, the ship leaves tonight. It's, the documents will get you on board and out of the country.
And then what?
Once you hit Central America, there's going to be a few stops along the way. Just pick one. And there'll be someone there to sneak you into the country.
I think we should carry our own papers in case we get separated.
How are you for this? I'm not looking for payback. It's all about keeping Katie safe. Well, I'll wait outside. Katie,
Yeah?
I just want you to know you're the most glorious person I've ever known.
Ever wish you had two lives?
I'm having enough trouble with this one.
Mike, I don't know what's gonna happen to me, but I just...
Are you saying your goodbye speech?
Yeah, I guess.
You might want to hold off on that.
Goodbye, my love. Be safe.
The Kickin' World Carnival from Fisher-Price. So many ways to have a ball.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Honey, I got that dessert you like.
Oh, great.
Oh, and look what else I got. Honey? Kids, relax. It's new natural citrus Listerine. It's less intense.
Sure, all right.
Sounds good.
Introducing new natural citrus Listerine. All the same germ-killing power to fight plaque. Now in a new citrus flavor that's less intense. For a cleaner, healthier mouth. You can handle it. Germs can't.
I have to condition my hair a lot because I do a lot to it.
The problem with moisturizing your hair, it weights it down.
That isn't right. When you think of Dove, I think you just think of moisture. I need moisture. It's the most important thing. That's why you condition your hair. You have to put the moisture back, but you can't overdo it. That's it. Weightless moisturizer. It makes my hair swing and flow and do things that it's supposed to do.
You'll notice mine's light and fluffy.
Sassy. It makes it just feel great and manageable and soft, the way I feel my hair is meant to feel.
Hot pants! Hey, hot pants!
Guess who's been counting carbs for over 85 years?
1, 2, 3, I like hot pants!
Planters. Put out the good stuff.
This is take 63. We're gonna wrap for today.
Introducing Meow Mix Hairball Control Formula. With natural ingredients, controlling hairballs is as easy as feeding your cat. Meow, 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 meow. Meow Mix. Tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
When the All-Star survivors first arrived on the island, they faced no food.
We're starving over here.
No fire. And no drinkable water.
Our tongues had turned white. We were dying of thirst.
Tonight, on a new episode.
Come on, Rudy.
The challenges are so tough.
That's enough. Let's go. Damn it.
Even the best of the best
Rudy's not doing okay.
are breaking down.
I'm hanging on by a thread right now.
It's killing me to be here.
Don't miss a new Survivor All-Stars episode. CBS tonight.
Joan Girardi gets assignments from God.
I just do what I'm told, dude.
But Friday, his latest request
You'll be an excellent addition to the debate team.
could cost Joan her best friend.
I joined a club. It means nothing.
You're turning into a mouthpiece for tyranny.
This is a joke.
Your idea of freedom is everybody agrees with you?
Joan of Arcadia, CBS Friday.
Hey. How you doing?
Holden told me there was somebody down here I needed to see. I never imagined it would be you.
Well, it could have been worse. Could have been Paul. Okay. Not funny.
What's going on here? You and Holden, you're trying to figure out a way to make me feel better?
No, I'm here to see how you're feeling, that's all.
I don't need a shoulder to cry on.
Wait, who's talking about crying? I don't want to see any tears. I just think we've been making a mistake. I think your sister was all about laughter and fun. And we haven't been honoring her spirit with any kind of song and dance or laughs of our own. You know, we gotta...
Just stop it. You are not going to make me stop feeling what I'm feeling about Rosa's death. So take your song and your dance and just get out! And tell Holden to never do something like this ever again.
What are you saying? Of course he's coming back. Simon just went outside so we could say goodbye. Simon! Simon, where are you?
Wait. Listen.
No, I have to find him!
Simon's idea.
What? What are you talking about?
We discussed it before I left to get the papers.
Go get the papers like you said. Only make sure Katie's no good.
Are you trying to get her caught?
No, I'm trying to keep her safe. The only way that's going to happen if she stays here with you.
You're right, she is going to hate me.
You're a good man for it, Mike.
Where's he going?
He doesn't know.
How? Is he taking your boat? Fine, I'll just catch up to him. I have the same exact papers he does.
Those papers are bogus. It's all part of the plan, Katie.
You had no right to do this.
You were going to die any other way. We did what we thought was best.
Well, it wasn't.
Katie.
Simon!
You need a statement.
A statement to admit what?
It's already been admitted. Your confession would be a formality.
What does that mean?
Annabelle Fettel confirmed a tip that was called in. She told the Mounties she gave you a baby that she obtained illegally.
Well, Jack, that's her problem. I'm clean.
Carly told me she knew what was going on.
Jack, look, my wife couldn't have a child, so I went and I got us a family.
I got a heart condition and osteoporosis. I demand to be released immediately. Hey, there's the rat who turned me in.
It wasn't me, Annabelle.
Doesn't matter now. I just told Inspector Gadget here the whole story.
It was deranged, man. No, I think she confuses fact and fiction.
Gave him all the details, Montgomery. You going up to Canada, me finding your little 6-pound snowball. But it's over now. You and your wife had better kiss that little baby goodbye.
on the next As the World Turns.
I'm not taking this rap alone. He knew from the start. He knew everything.
What have you done?
No, Dusty, don't destroy our things! Don't!
Simon, you can't do this to me again, please. You can't.
You're right, I can't.
Heartburn on rye.
That's more than heartburn. That pressure and bloating is gas.
And we don't treat gas.
I do. Fast heartburn plus gas relief. That's Maalox Max.
Thanks, Max.
Maalox Max. When you have it